Are these the best 4 butchers in Harrogate? Well, they probably are, because there's not many others to choose from. But out of these 4, which one makes the best pork pie? Let's find out. So hello, Scott here, welcome back to the channel. Now I have done pork pie videos before, as I'm sure you've seen, but I have never before put 4 head to head, so we're going to do that today. And that one there is exempt. Let me just say that Yorkshire Farmers are great butchers, but doesn't do its own pies, it does Vokes' pies. And when you're looking for those that do homemade pork pies, of which that is one, Adamans, a great little butchers in the centre of Harrogate, and the pork pie there will cost £1.90. A little bit out of town, just off Weatherby Road on St Winifred's Avenue, there it is, you'll see J.E. Audsley, family butchers, and does great pies and great meat, bit of baking as well. Pork pie there is £1.75. Now I should say we are only looking at plain pork pies, no flavours for this particular competition. And out of town, a bit more out of town, Starbeck, you see the juggernaut that is Elite Meat, a great butcher, a great baker. Pork pie there, £1.95. That's the most expensive of the ones we're going to try today. And then back on home territory, as it were, Kendall's on Skipton Road, Kendall's Farm Butchers, and a pork pie here will cost you the same as Adamans, £1.90. So they're the pies. Let's have a little look at what we've got. The most expensive there is Elite Meat at £1.95. The cheapest is Audsley at £1.75. The other two, £1.90. Liz and I have come to a secret location so we can have a little look at what these pies are like. And here we are. So Audsley's there, the most rustic looking, I think. Kendall's there. That one is Adamans. That looks delicious. And then probably the smaller, that's Elite Meat. But again, they all look great. Very tempting. So the important weigh in. Okay, let's start with Audsley's then. 207 grams, that's a biggie. Adamans, 157 grams. Kendall's, 185 grams. And then finally, Elite Meat, that's the smallest by some margin, 117 grams. So there are the weights. Audsley's the biggest, Elite Meat the smallest, per 100 grams, quite important. Best value therefore is J.E. Audsley at 85p per 100 grams, Elite Meat at 166. Now Elizabeth joined me for the tasting element of this competition, so let's find out what she thought of the pies.
They all look good.
All look good, nice and homemade, freshly done today.
It's a bit different.
Yeah, that one was still warm when I bought it. That's Adamans. That was warm when I bought it.
Chopping some up now.
Yeah, so let's have a little look at that. Oh, now that. Would you say that looks... Oh, fly went in then. Would you say that looks quite herby?
It's chunky.
So a close-up of the Adamans pie. A little try. Okay, so I'm going to try it. Chunky bits of meat, that.
Yeah, chunky.
I do like that. Very nice. Okay, so you're going to try that one now. That is Elite Meat. So, let's go. Okay, so again.
More ground.
More ground, not as chunky.
No.
So a close-up, and we thought a finer cut of pork. Bit of jelly in there. Now this is the most expensive, it's also the smallest, so this is the lowest value. Come. How's that taste?
Very nice.
It's a lot more crunchy, isn't it? It's a lovely pie. And now we're going to try Audsley's, J.E. Audsley. This is the biggest pie and also the cheapest pie. So this is the value one. Oh,
that's ground.
Oh, it is ground, but is that underbaked? Now, let me just mind your hand there. Just mind this arm out of the way, because I'm just going to zoom in. Is that a little bit underbaked? A close-up of the Audsley pie. Now, is it underbaked? Top of it doesn't look.
Looks well done on.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Okay, so let's try this. It's a very rustic pie, this, isn't it?
This is the cheapest.
This is the cheapest and the biggest, yeah.
No.
You know, apologies for the eating sound. The microphone is very close to my mouth. the meat is more seasoned, isn't it? And finally, Kendall's. This is the one that's probably best known to us personally, isn't it? So let's have a look. Elizabeth's going to give it a little... I'm very impressed you're doing these without salad cream today, Elizabeth. Oh,
Nice
now
and
then.
brown.
Oh, that looks... Okay, well that does look very, very nice indeed. And finally, a close-up of the Kendall's pie. Is that the groundness that you like?
Yeah, so that's cut in half.
Plenty of jelly in there as well.
Oh, very good.
Does look a good pie, that.
That's my favourite.
Oh, you're not supposed to give it till the end, Elizabeth. Oh, no. That's good. Just the right ratio of pastry and meat. That meat is well seasoned.
I think that's it. I think that's more seasoned than the others.
Yeah, I think so. So I don't know if you agree with this, Elizabeth. I think the two best were Adamans and Kendall's. I think that Elite Meat, for the money and the fact it's a real small one, I don't think it packs the punch. It's a lovely pie, delicious pie.
Yeah.
Audsley's, the best value. I just think it was a bit underbaked inside.
Well, pastry, not the meat.
Yeah, pastry. Yeah, of course, yeah. I think Kendall's is the best, and you've already said that you think Kendall's is the best. So are we going to declare Kendall's the best pork pie in Harrogate? Now let me just say all four pies are fantastic. If you see any of them around, then buy one and have one. Delicious. And I did get a bit hung up on Audsley's being underbaked. It actually didn't affect the eating quality. It was very, very good. But I do think the joint third place, Elite Meat and Audsley's, that's the way it is. And then Adamans second and Kendall's, as I've already said, is what we think is the best pie. So get yourself off to Kendall's. In fact, get yourself off to any of those butchers, but Kendall's is the winner. Kendall's on Skifter Road, also in Pateley Bridge. They have a branch there. But we are saying that Kendall's the best pork pie in Harrogate. Watching this video, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please consider subscribing to this channel. Also, I'd be very grateful if you could like this video and hit that notification bell. If you do that, you'll continue to receive lots more rubbish just like this.